Oh, there you are. I wanted to show you my apron before I got started. I used to do videos with a lot of times with me cooking, and you could see everything I'm doing. So many people like to let's get it done fast, and I know I like to watch them that way a lot of times. Sometimes it's nice just to sit and visit with you. So today I have so many things in my freezer I wanted to pull out and make a soup. Let me show you some of them. There's some tomatoes. They're going in my soup today. My protein that I made up from the package, you get it at Walmart. I have a video on how I did that too. Gonna put a few peas in it, little broccoli, you know, little packages of all kinds of things. I think this is cilantro. I don't know, it doesn't keep the smell. I don't know. It's some kind of green. We're gonna do it. This is some celery. One time I bought a whole thing of celery and I used some of it, and then I thought I'm gonna let this run, so I cut it all up in little pieces. This lady needs scissors in her kitchen. So hard to open things anymore. What do you think? Do you have the same problem? Okay. I really got this tied in there good. I actually put them in just little baggies like this, and then put them in a bigger bag where I could just pull out a few. Oh, there it is. That's gonna thaw out to nothing. Gotta have some more protein in it. I like my protein. So we're gonna go with a can of these white beans. A little bit of this. I want to be careful on this because it's got a lot of sodium in it. All of these do. And the last time I made soup, which I will show you the little video on this, and actually I learned it from Mimi. She used her own broth. I didn't, and I used this, and it was delicious, but a little too much sodium. So, okay. Let's go and start this soup and see what we can do with it. I'll be right back. I tell you that today is Budget Meals Under $5. This is hosted by our wonderful friend Brenda at Maniac Grammy's Homestead. You can go over and find her channel. She posts a lot of wonderful videos, a lot of cooking, a lot of this, a lot of collabs, a lot of her garden, all kinds. You'll want to go over and check her out for sure. And so without further ado, I'm going to get started on this. I've moved my camera over here to the stove. I know you see this light behind me. Hopefully it's not too much of a distraction, the window. You know, this kitchen only has this one window in it, and it's always so dark. So I have to really work hard to get this. I've already put some sesame oil, a little bit, probably a spoonful. I'm not going to use much of that. And I put water on these tomatoes to see what I can do with them. Keep watching, we'll see what we do. I'm sure how good I can cut. Lately I've got a little arthritis going on in this finger, and I'm making it. This peel just comes right off. Those were in the freezer. So if you ever have, so hopefully they're not freezer burnt. Boy, yeah, that's nice. Okay, you can see that's going to be a little tomato base. It's probably not enough, but we'll see. I just, you know, you get so many things in your freezer, and all of a sudden, actually, I was looking for something when my son came over, and I had to empty out, I can't even tell you how much, before I got to it. It's cutting up pretty nice. Okay, let's get this in the pot. I already put that oil in it. Well, my little wooden spoon. Now remember, whatever you have is what you can put in and what you like. Don't put anything you don't like in it. Oh, that some of your members of the family love Okay, here's a little bit of broccoli. Not much. Let's put in that chunk of whatever. I think it's cilantro. But you know, after you put it in the freezer, it doesn't have very much, I don't think it has too much. Good thing Barbara's not here, my sister. She reminds me she does not like cilantro. We'll go ahead and put some of this soy protein in it. Now this really does not look appetizing at all right now. I wouldn't want to eat that, you guys. But I have a feeling we're going to have something good out of it. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put this frozen celery in it. That's quite a bit of it. We'll let it thaw out. It might take it a minute or two. I got about as high as it'll go. Is the dehydrated ones. And I think I can just dehydrate it right in there. I'm going to use a little bit of this, not very much of it. The potatoes, actually, when my to-be brother-in-law was here this summer, he made us hash browns with these. He reconstituted and did what they're supposed to do, but these I am not doing, so I'm good at that. I'm going to put just a little bit of this, and then I'll be adding my water. This is a lot of seasoning and flavor, but I'm going to watch my sodium intake a little bit more than I have. I think I'll just use 1 spoonful where I'd probably use more otherwise. Bay leaves in soup. My bay leaves. These are little ones, so looks like, look at how little. That's a little piece of one. How's everybody doing today? I'd be interested to know. And where you're from. And this is not a true cooking lesson, believe me. This is just to inspire you. And like I said, this is budget meals under $5, and I'm sure this is going to be a budget meal under $5. Oh, now see, that celery's almost all the way thawed out. I'm going to open these beans now. I know, I use the old-fashioned one, well, the semi-old-fashioned one. And I will rinse these beans off. I know, that's in the way. But you can see that's cooking away. Doesn't look too appetizing yet. I just let my hands be the sieve. There will be a little of the juice in the bottom of this. Probably of the kind of juice. Now I'm going to put water in this can. Oh, probably, now that was, I think I'll put two things of water in that. That should be more than enough. Okay, look at that. It's starting to look like soup. Oh, some peas. I think I want to put the peas in just a little bit later. Now I need some seasoning. And these carrots, and I think I'll use a few of them. And here, I just used a little bit of them. Now, what can I put in there? I got to put my seasonings. Chili powder. Oh yeah, I like my chili powder. Now this chili powder is going to give it some color too. I think I'll put 2 spoonfuls in. I don't remember how hot it is. I don't think too terribly hot. I give that a little taste because I can't tell you, that looks beautiful. But it's got some pretty nutritious foods in it. I'm going to taste of it with this. Oh, that's not bad. Enough. I think we can use some pepper. How's that? A few of these minced onions. I do have onions. I could have used a different way. Let's open it up. These are so handy to use, I tell you. Can you see it? Okay. That way you can, if you got somebody that don't like onions, you can probably pretty well hide them. Let me taste that again now. Now, I'm just going to let this cook. We got some potatoes, got carrots, veggies. I'll be back when it's cooked down a little bit, and then we'll go from there. It's done. I added the peas in there, and then I need to let them cook just for a few minutes. It'll be tasty. There's my soup. See it right there? There's these chips in there. And they have the lime in it. Don't you think that'd be good? And you know what? I've been on a kick about putting cottage cheese on lots of things. I even put it on crackers the other day. It was really good. I think I'll take this many chips. Oh. And the soup. Oh. Now for added protein, I'm going to put a little of this in it. There's a spoon hog in my house. Do you know who it is? It's me. A couple spoonfuls in here of sour cream in it, and I usually use that, but since I have this, now how's that look for a bowl of soup? Okay, I'll turn this up just for a minute and take a bite. First off, before I start eating, don't forget to check on this Budget Meals Under $5 now. You know, this is, I don't even know how much it costs. You've seen what I put in here. My bowl is a little hot. I love to get my little pot holders out. I made these one time. Actually, I took a pot holder, a thick one, and pulled it apart. Made two thin ones. I know they have those bowls that you can make. This works too. Okay, let's try a bite. Ready? That's good. Yeah. One more bite. Then I'm going to go sit down and eat it. The flavors are good. Just a hint of chili powder in there. And all these other veggies. I forgot I put the little soy protein in there too. So that's more added protein in there. The beans, my cottage cheese, and the soy protein. That's my protein in this, instead of having a big piece of meat. Now, if you ate meat, you could put hamburger in here. You could put pieces of steak, pieces of chicken, whatever you like. This is just to help you think of something that you might would like. Don't forget, Jesus loves you today. No matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, He cares for you and what you do. Just call on Him and He'll always be there for you. Bye-bye. Keep watching for just another minute. I want to thank Mimi for this wonderful recipe. It's a 2-ingredient. She had 2 ingredients. I changed it just a little bit for me, but I want you to go over and check her channel out. The name of her channel is Mimi's Place, and you can find her at Mimi's Abundant Life. This soup is so good. She made it with tomato paste. Now hers probably will be a little healthier than mine because she used her own broth, and I didn't have any of that, so I used what I had. And it's still going to be good. What are you having today? Go check Mimi out.